Morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. It's hump day, halfway through the week. Going to do a little Thai lesson here for you guys, and then I'll be back with another workout video for you not too long after this one. Okay, so today I just want to get warmed up, get stretched out like normal. I want to go over a couple basic 3-strike combinations. In the boxing lessons this week, we were working a lot with 3-punch combos, so I'm going to do a couple 3-strike combos for Thai. I got about 4 of them that I want to work on. Pretty simple, pretty easy. They'll really be good for you guys if you want to go work these on a heavy bag. You can use any of these on the bag really well. So we'll go over those. Last week we went over the first 5 steps of the WTBA 15 count. So we'll review that again at the end, and then we'll add the additional 5 to take it up to 10. All right. So it's 15 motions total. Hence the name 15 count. We started with the first 5 last week. We'll add 5 more today. And then next week, I'm going to take the entire Wednesday practice to just go over that 15 count, and we'll drill that for our lesson next week. So I'll give you the last 5 moves next Wednesday. All right. But today, let's go ahead and get started. Make sure you got a little bit of space to work with. Make sure you got a water bottle or something handy, so that way in case you need to grab something to drink, you have it there with you. Okay. We'll go ahead and get started. Matt's in the house. What's up, Matt? How are you, sir? Hope everything's going well. Happy that you're here with me on a Wednesday. Let's go ahead and get going. All right, we're gonna jog 1 2-minute round. For the last 30 seconds, we're gonna do skip knees. Okay, so just jog in place. Step on the ball of your foot. Jog nice and light. We're just getting the blood flowing. And skip knees are going to be for the last 30 seconds. What I want you to do, Matt, and anyone else who's watching, reach out in front of you, like you're grabbing the back of your opponent's head, and then you're just going to switch, throwing the left knee, right knee, left knee, right knee. Okay, so for the last 30 seconds, that's what I want you guys to do. I'll turn sideways, so that way you can see how to do it, Matt. Just do the best you can. Keep jogging. And now I want you to shuffle your feet back and forth. And go ahead and start adding your punches in. So as you're shuffling your feet back and forth, punch straight out in front of you. Keep going. All right, 30 seconds. Go ahead and grab in front of you, and then skip knees. Knee, slide your other foot back, knee. Good. Shake those arms out. Shake those legs out. Next round, we'll start jumping our imaginary jump rope. All right, 5 seconds. Remember, keep your arms out by your side. Keep moving in a circle just like you're trying to keep that rope, jump rope moving around you. Just bounce nice and light on your toes. For the last 30 seconds, we're going to grab and do skip knees again. So listen close for that. For now, just small hops. Bounce up and down on the ball of your foot. Move your arms in a circle. And you can start shuffling your feet back and forth, adding in some different footwork. can pick up 1 foot at a time, kind of like you're doing high knees. And you can do the kick outs. And any of those 3, you can do the shuffle back and forth with your feet, 1 foot at a time, or the kick outs. Do something just to switch up the footwork. And grab a knee, go, reach out in front of you, skip knees. Good job. Okay. It's a good warm up to start with. Okay, now let's go ahead and stretch it out a bit. Hands on our hips, neck rotations, move your head in a circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Side bends. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And bear hug. Swing your arms back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And big arm swings up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Arm rotation. Swing them all the way around now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now take one arm across your chest. Reach underneath. Give your shoulder a nice stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other arm, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And behind your head, grab your elbow, pull down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other arm, same thing. Reach down, pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Russian body twist, side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hip rotations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, feet together, legs straight. We're gonna reach down, try to touch our toes. If you can't reach down far enough to touch your toes without bending your knees, I just want you to try to grab your ankles or reach for your shin as far down as you can go, as long as you're keeping your leg straight. Okay? Reach down and hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Knee rotations. Hands on our knees. Move our knees in a circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Spread those feet apart. Keep your legs nice and straight. Okay. Head down to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Head down to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And down to the middle. Last one. Spread those feet out as far as you can get them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Stand up. Shake everything out, shake your arms out, shake your legs out, grab a quick drink. All right. Sorry, I left my water bottle over on the ledge. Okay, so get into some 3-strike combinations. First 2 combos are going to be pretty simple. We're just going to use our punches to set up our kick. All right, the first one we're going to practice is just going to be cross, lead hook, rear leg round kick. Okay, cross, lead hook, rear leg round kick. Okay, so let's practice that one together a couple times. And again, make sure you remember these combos. If you have a heavy bag or access to a bag, you can practice this combo for 1 round on the bag. This will be a good one to get you started, get you moving, start moving your punches and putting them together with your kick. Okay, so 10 times. Ready? 1, cross, lead hook, rear leg throws the round kick. Come back to your stance. 2, cross, lead hook, rear leg throws the round kick. Back to your stance. 3, 4, 5. Okay, now I'm gonna start moving around a little bit, adding some footwork to it. 6. Okay, kick. You can spin all the way around, turn your hip, practice following through all the way on the kick. 7. 8. 9. And last one. 10. Good. Okay. That's the first combo. Cross, lead hook, rear leg round kick. Okay. Second combo, we're going to set up our lead leg with a jab cross. Okay. So the combination will be jab, cross, lead leg throws the round kick. Okay. Jab, cross, the lead leg will throw the round kick. Okay. One more time. Jab, cross, and lead leg throws the round kick. Okay. Now, 2 ways you can set up that lead leg round kick. Okay. 1, you can just step into it. 2, you can switch your stance after you throw your cross. Okay. So the 2 different versions look like this. Okay. If I throw my jab, throw my cross, to step in left kick, I'm just going to take my back foot, step forward. Right now, this hip's behind me, this leg's behind me. I'm set up to turn and throw my round kick. Okay, that one's pretty simple, but it does require you to have a little bit of space to move forward. Okay, second one, we can do our switch to set up the kick. Okay, so we go jab, cross, and then I can switch. Throw the round kick, come back to the stance. Okay, so 2 different ways you can set it up. However you want to set it up is fine with me. Just make sure you're kicking with that lead leg after you throw your jab cross. Okay, let's practice it together. All right, ready? 1, jab, cross. Really easy to work on a heavy bag if you have access to one at home. Okay, if not, just shadow box it like we just did. Okay. contact. Go slow when you're throwing the elbow and the knee on the bag if it's your first time. Okay? All right, last combination, the fourth one I wanted to do is going to start with our jab, and then we're going to come in with the number 8 elbow. Okay? You guys remember that one from last week? Jab comes out straight, number 8 elbow comes in straight. And just like a spear, right? You want to drive the point of your elbow directly in front of you, just like you were trying to target somebody's nose or their orbital bone, okay, or their mouth and jaw area. You want to drive that one, bang, straight in, okay? After you drive in that number 8 elbow, left knee, okay, or lead knee, depending on however your stance is, okay? So again, jab, number 8 elbow, lead knee, okay? Jab, number 8 elbow, knee. And jab, number 8 elbow, knee. Okay? The last thing before we start this combo, the lead leg, you set it up just like we did for the round kick. You can use one of 2 ways. You can either step into the knee after you throw that right elbow or rear elbow, or you can switch step into the knee. Either one's fine. Okay? Idea is still the same, right? If I'm stepping into it, if I'm just taking one step, it'll look like this. Jab, elbow, I step my rear leg forward. This left leg is now behind me. I pick it up and throw my knee, and then I recover back to my stance, okay? If I don't have that much room, you saw I started back here. I finished up there, right? If you don't have that much room, you can just do the switch step, okay? Jab, elbow, switch, knee, okay? See, I was able to stay in the same spot by doing the switch, okay? So it depends on how much space you got, right? But do your best, work along with it. Let's go ahead and get started, okay? Follow along with me. 1, jab, number 8 elbow, knee. 2, jab, number 8 elbow, knee. 3, 4, 5. And move around a little bit and add some footwork into it. 6. 7. 8. 9. And last one, 10. Nice job. So there you go. 4 simple combos. Those are easy ones to practice for you guys, especially for beginners. It's only 3 strikes. Just take your time with it. Make sure you work on coming back to the stance. You're in balance. You're safe. You feel comfortable, like you can protect yourself, okay, after each combination. Now, a couple things you can work on to help you with that. If you're having trouble with the hands, okay? If you're having trouble with the hands, tap your head. Okay, it's something I used to do a lot. You still might even catch me doing it every once in a while, just out of habit, okay? But as I'm getting back to my stance, sometimes you'll notice my hand comes up and taps my head, okay, just so I can see how far my hands are from my head to make sure they're not getting down too much as I get fatigued, or I'm not holding them in an incorrect position or in a bad position to where I can't get them up to block my head. Okay, so something to help. 1, make sure your hands are about eye level. And then as you're moving through your stance, just tap your head every once in a while. Just make sure you're keeping your hands up. Okay, I'm not saying hit yourself, all right? Just tap, okay? Remind yourself, those hands got to be able to block. They got to be able to protect yourself when you're moving in your stance, okay? If you're having trouble with the feet and with the legs, go back to when we went over the stance early on in the streets, okay? If you guys are here for that. The idea is feet start together, right? And then you're going to take your dominant side. Okay, for me, it's my right side. My right hand, right leg is my dominant. Okay? I'm going to take my right foot, and I'm going to turn it out, so that way both of my feet are making an L. Okay? My heels are touching right now. Okay? That's step 1. Step 2, I'm going to lift up my heel, but keep my toe glued to the floor, and then I'm going to straighten my foot back out. Okay, that's step 2. Step 3, I'm going to pivot on my heel again. Okay, so I lift my toes up, but my heel stays glued to the floor, and I turn my toes back out to the side. Okay, and then the final step, step 4, I'm going to pivot on the ball of my foot up on my toes. So I lift my heels without my toes coming out, and I turn my back foot to a 45-degree angle. Okay, so if I do that correctly, my feet should be about shoulder width apart. Okay, my front foot, my toes will be pointing straight. My back foot, my toes are at that 45-degree angle. Okay, hands up, like you got a towel. You're wrapping around the back of your head. Keep your fists eye level. Make sure your elbows and shoulders are relaxed, so that way your elbows are pointing down. Don't stand with your elbows up high like this. Obviously, you get kicked or knee in the side. Okay, so go through that checklist. Even when we're doing these combinations, make sure you guys are always working on your stance. Okay, don't just throw your combination and then just drop your hands and relax or rest or pretend like you don't have anything else to do. All right, keep your hands up. Work on your stance. Get back to it. Okay, for those last 5 repetitions on all the combos, you notice I start adding my footwork in. Right, so I could throw my combination, work on the technique. And I can also work on my stance and my footwork in between the combinations. So for you guys that are shadow boxing this, if you don't have access to a heavy bag or you don't have a partner or someone at home that can hold pads for you or knows how to hold the pads correctly for you, just do like that. Okay, take your time when you're working technique and working combinations. Shadow box them real slow, and then in between each time, get back to your stance, work on your footwork, work on making sure you're in balance, make sure those hands are up. Okay, make sure that chin is tucked in. Okay. And just keep practicing that over and over. So that way, when we do get back to class, you're already going to have a good feeling, comfortable feeling of that stance. Okay, we can tweak it, we can work on it, but take this time now to make sure you're working on it a lot on your own. Now, last thing I want to get to today before we get out of here, I want to show you guys those other 5 steps for the WTBA 15 count. Okay, I got my WTBA camp shirt on today, so feeling real excited to do these combos. I was looking at some of the combos from the camp, and next week before we, maybe Friday, we can go over some of the camp combinations. I've been reminiscing of that, even though it's only been a year since I went. I already miss it. I hope I keep to go again this year, but who knows, given on everything that's going on. So we'll see. All right, let's go ahead and review the first 5 steps. So last week, if you were here, we did the first 5 steps of the tie count. The first 5 steps were cover the front, okay, or the center of the face with the single cover and the lead arm. Okay, that's step 1. Step 2 is cover the right side of your head from the left hook. Okay. Step number 3 is throwing that number 1 elbow directly across. Step number 4 was the number 3 elbow coming diagonal, right, straight down. And then step number 5 was grab, knee, okay? Or you can just do the long knee here. You can go bang, bang, okay? Long knee, short knee. Difference is short knee, I keep both my hands up, and I'm either parrying a punch down or out of the way, or I'm trying to grab the arm and shoulder to throw that knee in quickly, okay? But my hands don't drop, okay? The long knee, our distance will be a little bit further, okay? So me and my target won't be as close, okay? But we'll still be pretty close. I would say about punching range, okay? Right here where the end of my fist is, right in this area would be my opponent, okay? This would be a good range for a long knee, okay? Because if I try to reach it out in front of me, in order to grab, I'd have to extend my arms out all the way to grab. Okay, that's not a good spot for me. My body's too stretched out. I'm too open. Okay, but if we were closer, okay, so my opponent's right here in front of me, that short knee works great. I can keep both my hands up, my elbows in. I can protect everything in here as I throw my attack. Right, but for the longer knee, I don't want to reach that far out to try to grab. That's too far. Okay, so I'm just going to throw my knee. My upper body's going to move just like I'm throwing a kick. Right, so I can either go here, drop the arm behind me and roll my shoulder, okay, with the left arm. Or if I want, I can do the little like Dracula cover, right? You know Dracula when he goes to lift his cape up by his head. Okay, all that's doing is blocking your head, and then you're throwing the knee. Okay, Either one's fine. Do the high cover before your knee, or you can just keep both hands where they're at. Step forward, throw the long knee, and drop that arm. Okay, but if you're doing the first one where you drop the arm, make sure you're bringing that arm back up quickly. Quickly. Got it, Matt? Quickly. Don't leave that arm down for too long. Obviously, if I throw my knee and I miss and I keep this arm down here, the whole left side of my face is exposed, right? So if I miss, I come crashing down, all my weight's forward, my arm's down. My opponent's just going to snap an elbow or a hook right across the side of my head, right? So regardless of which way you like to throw that knee for now, make sure you're getting the hand back up quick. If you drop it, it's very important. Okay? So let's do the first 5 steps. We'll just do it 5 times together, okay? 1, single cover front of our face here with the lead arm. 2, block the hook. 3, number 1 elbow horizontal, straight across. 4, the number 3 elbow goes diagonal, slices down. And then 5, we throw the knee. Then we get back to our stance. Okay? Show you guys from the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Show you guys from this side. This time I'll do a short knee at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 4. Okay. And let's see, what number were we on? I don't even remember. 4. Cover, cover, elbow, elbow, knee. Okay. Last one, 5. Okay. Obviously, you've noticed I started off slow. I picked up the speed as I got towards the end to try to make it quicker, make it a little more smooth, right? You guys should be doing the same thing. If you're feeling off balance or you're having trouble throwing and putting the combination together, slow down, okay? Stop. Don't try to go fast, even if I'm going fast. Just do it at your own pace. Slow it down a bit. Make sure you're getting the technique right, okay? All right, now, step 6 through 10, all right? Step number 6 is going to be your lead leg round kick. Okay, lead leg round kick. Now remember, you just finished off step 5 with the lead leg throwing your knee. Okay, so we don't have to reset all the way back to our regular stance on this one. Okay, if you throw that lead knee for your number 5, instead of putting that foot down in front of you, you know you want to kick with this leg again. You can put the leg behind you, right? So I can knee with the lead, and then I can come back to my southpaw stance. And then fire my kick right away, okay? Now, the only thing that would prevent that from working out the way we want it to would be what? Okay? What would prevent that? Okay, think about distance. Think about what we talked about with how close our opponent is, okay? If I'm finishing my 5th motion with that lead knee, right? I throw this knee, I bring this leg back, I throw my kick. Did I move anywhere during that? Or was my body in the same spot the whole time? My body was in the same spot the whole time, right? So it wouldn't work if I go to throw that lead knee and my opponent backs away, okay? If I go to throw this knee and their reaction is jump back to get away from that knee, right? I'm going to be too far away to throw that kick if I stay right where I'm at. So if I throw this knee, they jump back, I bring my leg back behind me to throw my kick, I'm not going to be able to reach him, okay? Because I'm still in the same spot I was, okay? If that were the case, then when you throw that lead knee, boom, you put this one down in front of you, you'd step forward or you'd switch as you move forward to close that distance, okay? This is just to give you guys a little food for thought. The way you shadow box it can be up to you. I'll pretty much just stay on my spot, okay, just for the sake of the drill and time. But know that you can close that distance depending on what your opponent or where your target is after you throw the knee. Okay. So again, getting back to step 6 through 10. So 6 is going to be that lead leg round kick. Bang, right? We're going to put this one down in front of us after the kick, though, no matter what. Because after that, we want to follow with a cross. All right. I don't want to come back to a southpaw stance, then have to switch, then throw my right hand. Okay. It's too much extra steps, all right? So 6, round kick. 7, cross. 8, lead hook. 9, rear knee. Okay. 10, rear leg throws your round kick, and you get back to your step. Okay. One more time from the beginning. 6, lead leg throws the round kick. 7, cross. 8, lead hook. 9, rear knee. 10, rear leg throws that round kick, and you come back to your stance. Okay. Now, let's take that, add it to the first 5 steps. Okay. So it'll be 1, their cover. 2, cover from the hook. 3, lead elbow. 4, rear elbow. 5, lead knee. 6, lead round kick. 7, cross. 8, hook. 9, rear leg knees. 10, rear leg throws the round kick. Okay. One more time from the side here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to the stance. Okay. One time from this side, and then we'll be done. Okay. 1, cover the front. 2, rear arm covers the side. 3, number 1, horizontal elbow. 4, down elbow. 5, lead leg throws the knee. 6, lead leg throws the round kick. 7, cross. 8, lead hook. 9, right knee or rear leg throws the knee. And 10, round kick, come back to your stance. Okay? So there you have it. Those are the first 10 of the WTBA 15 count. Okay, it's a lot of steps, I know. If you need to, get yourself a pen and a pad. Write down notes, especially for these more difficult combinations. Even if you can't get them right now or you're struggling with them, having them written down will allow you to be able to go back easily, review it, practice it some more, or you can bring your notebook in to us when we're allowed to have class again. Show me. I can help you out with it. You can be like, Coach Justin, during the quarantine on this break, we did this 15 count and I just couldn't get it. You think you could give me a hand, or you could show me the combination, or show me whichever part I'm having trouble with? Of course, I could easily do that. Another thing you could do, videotape. Have your parents or your siblings help you out. Have them videotape you on the iPad or on the phone or something like that. And then just email it to me or message us directly on our Facebook or Instagram page. And maybe get mom and dad to help you with that, right? But just send me the video of where you're having trouble with. I can give you some feedback. I can watch that video. I can critique it. I can give you advice on what to fix to try to help you out, okay? But good work. Nice job, guys. Matt, thank you so much for dropping in. Anyone who watches this after the live portion, thank you for checking it out. Make sure you take your time. Keep working on your stance. Keep working on your balance and your footwork. And then practice those combinations. Okay, those 3 strike combinations, perfect combos for the bag. 15 counts, still perfect for the bag. You can do it on the bag, but it's a lot of steps. Work the technique. Make sure you have the foundation of that combo down before you start trying to rip loose on the bag with it. Okay. Good job, guys. Thank you very much. Grab yourself a drink, a snack if you're working out with me here in the next minute or two. Don't go too far. We'll get started shortly. Okay. Thank you, guys.